Woo! Hey everybody, still hanging out in Berkeley. Got some chickens here in the backyard that provide eggs during most of the year, but now it's too cold and too dark, so they haven't been laying eggs. It's a little cold here in California, about in the 50s, a little rainy. Got a rainy section here. Still quite a bit warmer than what you got. So, but we're into our last week. This is it, and it's only a 4-day week. So, got to tell you a bunch of things that you got to do for this last and final week. So, I'm going to read along on the web page, so you'll see my eyes moving here. Okay, so just a 4-day week. It ends on Wednesday, January 18th at 10 p.m. So everything needs to be done by then. Everything for the whole course, the final, everything. Some other things you need to keep in mind is that the forms will be due a little bit early because this week ends early. So there's just 3 chapters that we're covering, 19, 21, and 22. We're not covering chapter 20 or the chapters after 22. So just 19, 21, and 22. These forms for full credit will all be due on Tuesday at 10 p.m. since things end on Wednesday. So we need to get them done early. So please get on that as soon as possible. For the discussion for chapter 22, that one is a little bit different. And if you go to the page for that, there'll be a couple of links you can click on. Really the only one you have to click on is one that says summary. So you're going to read that, and then instead of answering a question, you're going to list and explain 3 things that you learned while reading this. And it's about evolution and teaching evolution and misconceptions. So all those 3 things, these 3 bullets of things you learned or were surprised by, you're going to explain these. You're going to put that all into your one post, which would be your normal response to my question. Then, as usual, though, you will ask your own question and then answer someone else's question. So that's the only different thing that we'll be doing for the chapter 22 form discussion. All right, so other than that, again, those 3 chapters all due on Tuesday. You have your usual quizzes. The only additional thing, which is a big thing, is that you have the final exam, which you can take anytime, but I'd recommend you do it after you take all the quizzes. And you have up until 10 p.m. on Wednesday, January 18th. Okay, so hopefully that's all clear, and hopefully I remembered everything. And now we can go ahead and do a last meditation if you want to try it. So for this one, we're going to try something a little bit different. And I'm going to read some of this for the first part since it has a few details, but it should be kind of cool. So I'd like you to go ahead and start to relax, get into your comfortable position. Have your body balanced, your torso on top of your hips, your head on top of your neck. Close your eyes. Start scanning your body and letting the different parts relax. Eventually go to your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Focus on that pause at the end of the exhale and relax your throat and feel your mind clear. So keep doing that as I explain. So for this meditation, we're going to think about cradling your own body. So I want you to think about 3 parts of you. There's your body, the tangible part of you. There's your mind, where you do your thinking. And then there's the observer, which is just something that is observing the mind and the body. Without opinion, it's just observing what's going on. Now, think about how your mind is the smart one, but could not exist without the body. The body is a less intelligent form of life, maybe more non-human, animalistic, but yet has all the strength. Both the mind and the body have a more intense, intimate love for and connection to each other than any loving connection you can imagine. Now visualize the mind, maybe some disembodied arms holding your body, cradling it. Focus on this image from the point of the observer. So there's something watching this, seeing those disembodied arms cradling your body, which you should recognize. The observer is just taking it in, seeing and feeling the admiration and love the mind has for the body and the body has for the mind. The body could not exist without the mind, and the mind could not exist without the body. It's the most intimate, essential, mutual connection. Simply observe this. All right, everybody, who's ever still here, if anybody, it was good getting to know you online a little bit. If you happen to pass by Stoll 206B, that's my office. Come on by and introduce yourself. I always like to meet students in person that I've only known online. So hopefully this last week goes well and everyone's had a good experience and you get everything done and you do well. So keep learning lots and keep your mind open.